we'll be discussing something to do with the ratios. So this question, we're told three business partners, Njeru, Karimi, and Gaki, contributed 112,000. Contributed 112,000, 128,000, and 210,000 respectively to start a business. Okay? So three business partners, we have Njeru, Karimi, and Gaki. Okay? Contributed 112,000, 128,000, okay, and 210,000 respectively to start a business. They agreed to share their profit as follows. They agreed to share their profit as follows. 30% to be shared equally. To be shared equally. Okay? So 30% of their profit to be shared equally. 30%, another 30% to be shared in the ratio of their contribution. 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 Okay? And then 40% to be retained for the running of the business. To be retained for the running of the business. Okay. So that is what they had agreed. Okay. You're told if at the end of the year, the business realized a profit of 1,350,000. Okay? The business realized a profit of 1,350,000 shillings. 350,000 shillings. Calculate part A, the amount of money retained for the running of the business at the end of the year. 1 month. So the amount of money retained at the end of the business, retained to run the business. Remember, this is how they agreed: 30% to be shared equally, 30% to be shared in the ratio of their contribution, and 40% to be retained. Okay? And what we are asked here is the 40%, which is supposed to be retained. 40% to be retained. So 40% is supposed to be retained, which the amount from that is 1,350,000. 1,350,000. So that now can give us a result of 40% of 1 million, 40% of 1,350,000. Okay, that is going to give us 540,000. That is going to give us 540,000. Okay, so that was 1 month, part A was 1 month, part A. Okay. Part B now, you're told the difference between the amount received by Gaki and Jero. The difference. The difference between the amount received by Gaki and Jero. Okay? So the difference between the amount received by Gaki and Jero. So the amount received by Gaki, okay, first we have to calculate the 30% which was shared equally, and then another 30% which was shared in the ratio of their contribution. Okay, because this 40%, the other 40%, it was to be retained in the business. So what we need is this 30% which was shared equally, and then 30% to be shared in the ratio of their contribution. So this one, 30% to be shared equally, it will be 30 over 100, 30 over 100 times the total, which is 1,350,000. 1,350,000. Okay. So this is going to give us 30% of 1,350,000. 1,350,000. Okay, so that is going to give us 405,000. 405,000. So 30% is 405,000, which the first 30% was shared equally. The first 30% was shared equally. Okay, and the other 30% was shared in the ratio of their contribution. So let's check the one which first was shared equally. 105,000 divided by 3 was shared equally. So that is 10405 divided by 3 is going to give us 135,000. So each will receive 135,000 shillings. Each will receive 135,000 shillings. Okay? So after that, now we need to check the ratio of their contribution. Okay? We get the ratio of their contribution, and from the ratio of their contribution, then we can what? We can be able to distribute the other 30% in terms of what? Ratio of their contribution. So let's get the ratio of their contribution. So the ratio of Njero to Karibu to Gaki. Okay? So the ratio of Njero, which is 112,000, to Karibi, which is 128,000, to Gaki, which is 210,000. Okay, so 1,000 can be counted. Okay, from there now we look at a number that can simplify, can divide all that. We're looking for a common factor. In other words, a common factor. Okay. I can see the first one which is common, which is 2. We can divide here by 2. We're going to have by 2 we have 5, 6. Okay. And then by 2 there we are going to have 6, 4. Then by 2 there we have 1, then 0, 5. Okay. 56 can go by 7, 64 can also go, that one is not possible. Okay. Can we get another factor out of that? 64, 56 can go by 8, 64 can also go by 8, but now 105 is not. Okay? So I think that is now going to be the most simplified, because 64 there, 105, 105 can be divided by 6 or by 3. This one not, that one is not. So we accept it to be there, to be the ratio 56 to 64 to 105. So the ratio of their contribution, we are looking for Gaki and the difference between the amount received by Gaki and J. So Gaki from the ratio is supposed to receive 105 out of the total. And the total of these ratios, we have 56 plus 64 plus 105. That is going to give us a total of 225. Okay? So from there now, if you want to get the ratio for Gaki, the amount of Gaki will be 105 over 225, and then times the 30%, which is 405,000. 405,000. Okay. So that is going to give us 105 over 225 times 405,000. It's going to give us 189,000. 189,000. So we are getting from the ratio of her contribution will be 189,000. Okay. And then, when you look at the other one, it's zero. Now zero is the first one, which her ratio will be 56 over 225 times 405,000. Okay. So from there, you can say 56. She's going to get 100,800 shillings. 100,800 shillings. So from there now, we can decide now, we get the sum of whatever they have received. The sum of whatever they have received. Okay, so the sum of whatever they will have received, first from this, they got equal share of 135,000 each. So let's calculate for the key first. The key will be 135,000, and then plus the amount she received of her ratio contribution will be 189,000. So the total of that, the total will be 135,000 plus 189,000. That is going to give us 324,000 shillings. So that is the amount, the total amount that Gaki will receive, 324,000. Okay? And then now we go to Njero. we go to Jeru, and in Jeru, we told that is that equal share of 135,000. Okay, and then in addition, she got 100,800 shillings. Okay, so in total, for Jericho will be a total of 235,800 shillings. Okay. So the question is the difference between the amount they received for Gaki and Jared will be 324,000 minus 235. And therefore, from there, we can say 24 minus 235,800 shillings. That is going to be 88,200 shillings. 88,200 shillings. Okay, so that will be now the difference. The difference between the amount received by Gaki and Jerry. The difference between the amount received by Gaki and Jerry. Okay, now this was 6 months. What is going on? Why people are making noises? What is it? Yes? The ratio of their contribution. Yes. This one it is from whatever they have contributed because you're told the ratio of their contribution. The ratio of their contribution. So Jero contributed 112,000. This one is Himaki. This one is called Karim contributed 128,000 and Keki contributed 210,000. Okay? So from this now we are supposed to simplify. This one now the amount you put them in terms of ratio. Okay? 112 is to 128,000 is to 210,000. Okay? So from there now you simplify. You look for common factors. I've divided here, cancel 3 zeros, 3 zeros, 3 zeros. It's just like you have divided by 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Okay? And then now you simplify. By 2, you go 56, by 2, 64, by 2, 105. Okay? Now if it cannot be simplified any further, then that now becomes the ratio of their contribution. The ratio of Jero to Kimaroe to Gaki's contribution is 56 is to 64 is to 105. Okay? So from there now, if you want to calculate for each in terms of the ratio, then you take that amount like that one for Gaki will be 105 over the total ratio, the total of the ratio. You add all this, okay? So it will be 105 over the total ratio, 225, and then times the amount which is the 30%. The 30% they share in the ratio of their contribution. Okay? So for the other one, Jerry will be 56 over the total ratio times that amount. Okay? So from there you get how much are they going to share in terms of the ratio of their contribution. Okay? Are we communicating now? Okay. So from there now, we calculated the ratio plus the amount which they received equally each was 135. So for Gati will be 135,000 plus 189, the ratio, the amount for the ratio of her contribution, and then 135,000 which was shared equally, and then from there, ratio is 100,000. So you add the total of that and the total of the other. And the difference will be, you subtract the two, the difference will be 88,200 shillings. Okay, so that was, I was saying this was 6 marks, 1 mark here, 7, and the last part, that is part C, you are told express Karimi's share. Express Karimi's share as a percentage of the total amount of money shared between the 3 partners. As a percentage of the total amount shared between the 3 partners. Okay? So the percentage of Karim's share to the total percentage of their contribution, as the total amount they share in the as a percentage of the total amount of money shared between the 3 partners. Okay? So first of all, we need to calculate Karim's share. Karim's share. That means the first one we know they shared equally, and then now we need to calculate in terms of ratio. The ratio for Karim will be 64. It will be 64 over the total ratio, which is 225, and then times 64 over 225 times the total, which was 405. 405,000. 405,000. Okay. So from there we can say 64 over 225 times 405,000. 405,000. So Karim's share is going to be 115,200 shillings. 200 shillings. 115,200 shillings. Okay. Now this will be added to the other amount which was shared equally, which was 135,000. So the total will be 250,000. 250,000. So now this 250,000 is to be expressed as a percentage of the total amount they shared among the 3 partners. Now the total amount which was shared among the 3 partners was the 30% which was shared equally, and another 30% which was shared in the ratio of their contribution. So the total amount in terms of percentage which was shared among the 3 partners will be 60%. Okay? So we need first to get that total amount which was shared among the 3 partners, which was 60%. Okay? So we need to calculate the 60% of 1,350,000. So 50% of that, we say 50 or 60. 60% okay, of 1,350,000, because that was the profit which was shared into that. It was 1,350,000. Okay, so that will be 810,000. 810,000. So this now we can say as a percentage of this will be 250,000 divided by 810,000, then times 100. That now we get the percentage. It's going to be 30.86%. 30.86%. Okay. Now time has really gone. I've taken even your break. I want us to stop there. I will send you some work to do.